Hello, all, this is Pranesh, and in this video, we will see how to get an internship. Building potential from zero security, your first internship without any prior professional experience often feels like a chicken and egg problem, where you need experience to get the job, but need the job to get the experience. However, it is vital to remember that every successful industry leaders started exactly where you are today, at the very beginning. Companies are hunting for high potential individuals who demonstrate a hunger for learning, disciplined work ethic, and a solid grasp of basics. The first strategy move in the journey is to choose a clear, specific domain, whether it's a software development, data science, UI/UX design, or digital marketing. Without a focused target, your learning efforts become scattered, and your resume ends up looking like a confusing list of unrelated buzzwords. Once you have picked your path, your goal is to master the foundational concepts with such clarity that you can explain them to a child. A strong foundation is infinitely more valuable to an employee than a superficial knowledge of a different advanced tools. Since you don't have a previous job to point out, your projects become your primary evidence of a competence. Even a simple project like a personal portfolio website or a basic data analysis script serves as a proof of a concept that you can take theoretical knowledge and turn into something functional. When describing these projects on your resume, don't just say what you built, explain why you built it and specific problems you solved along the way. Recruiters are deeply impressed by candidates who show initiatives and a self starter attitude. By starting your preparations yearly and documenting your learning journey publicly, you signal to hiring managers that you are a proactive learner who is ready to contribute value from day one. Consistent effort and a focus on building a visible trail of work are the most effective way to overcome a lack of a traditional experience. Strategic applications and networking. Once you have cultivated a baseline of skills and have at least 2 or 3 solid projects under your belt, you must transition into a strategic search phase. Many students fall into the trap of a spray and pray, sending out hundreds of generic applications and feeling discouraged and when they don't hear back. In a competitive market, quality will always beat quantity. Instead of mass applying, you should identify a handful of companies where your skills and interests truly align with their missions. Take the time to deconstruct the job description. If they mention a specific tool or a certain way of working, ensure your resume specifically addresses these points. Customization is the bridge between being just another applicant and being the ideal candidate. Parallel to your application, you must build a professional digital presence. Platforms like LinkedIn are no longer optional, they are your digital storefront. A well organized profile that showcases your project, certifications, and even your thoughts on the industry trends acts as a 24/7 portfolio that can attract recruiters while you sleep beyond the digital screen. Networking remains the most powerful hidden job market tool. Reaching out of alumni from your college or professionals in your desired field with a respectful, curiosity driven message can lead to referrals that bypass the traditional applications file entirely. While you do land on an interview, remember that communication is often important as a technical skills. Employers want to know that you can explain your ideas clearly and collaborate effectively within a team. Rejection is not a sign of a failure; it is a simple signal of refine your energy strategy. Each no is an opportunity to ask for feedback, tighten your resume, or polish your interview stories. By treating the search as a professional project in itself, you move closer to the first years with every single interaction. The roadmap to long term success. To successfully navigate the path toward an internship without experience, you must adopt a structured and a resilient mind that prizes long term growth over the immediate gratification. The roadmap is clear: define your domain, build your foundational skills, create tangible projects, and market yourself through a clean resume and strong online presence. However, the most critical variable in this equation is your personal consistency. Many students start strong but give up after the 5 rejections, not realizing that the tipping point of success often happens just after the moment you feel like quitting. Uh, Progress in the professional world is rarely a straight line. It is a series of small incremental gains that eventually compound into a major breakthrough. It is essential to remain patient with yourself and your learning phase. Avoid the toxic habit of comparing your behind the scenes struggle with someone else highlight reel on social media. Your only true metric of a success should be whether your application is today stronger than it was the last month. As you continue to apply network, focus on refining your story, the narrative way of you are passionate about the field, and how your unique perspective can help the company grow. Even if a specific internship doesn't work out, the skills you gained while preparing for it or you are 4 hours each and difficult interview questions you face is a lesson that makes you sharper for the next one. This journey is much about building character and resilience as it about building a career. If you remain dedicated, keep yourself curiosity alive, and refuse to let setbacks define your worth, you will eventually find an opportunity that matches your effort. With a disciplined approach and an unwavering belief in your potential, you can break into any industry and start building the professional life you always wanted and invested.